Hello, it's Time Games here once again, and in this episode we are going to make the zombie spawner work like that, so when we open this door, the zombies can start spawning from here. So first thing we want to do, we want to actually add these spawn points to the map. So let's duplicate this first one, let's move it to here. So now we have two, uh, like, actually we have to go to the zombie spawner. Let's open that blueprint. Okay, we cannot do it like that. We want to go to the enemy spawner. And now we have this, let's add this variable called spawn room number and make it integer and instance editable, like that. Compile and save. Now we want to click this spawn room number 0, spawn room number 0, but still it shouldn't spawn them from anywhere else than this one, or actually from that one. Yeah, from that one, because we haven't added that code yet, so that doesn't work yet. But we will make it work soon. So let's go to the GM zombies. And now we want to, I want to actually close the spawn function. That's what we need. So let's go to here. We have the spawn function here. Let's open that. And we want to actually rename the spawn function to check. I like check spawn location, check spawn location, and spawn, something like that. And now what we want to do here, we want to actually add a local variable called spawned. That should be type boolean. Now let's add another one called spawns open. Let's change that to float. Okay, now we can actually move that all the way to there, or actually even more. Let's remove this link, so Alt and left click. And from here, first we want to set the spawn to 0, and this spawns open to 0, or this to false and this to 0. Next thing we want to do, we want to actually get the get all actors of class. And here we want to search for the enemy spawner. And from here we want to get for each loop, like this. And now, first we want to check the array element we want to get from here. Actually, I think we need to compile first. We need to get from here the spawn room number. And actually, I want to do one thing with the, let's go back to the enemy spawner and let's change this to spawner room number, like that. Compile, save, and now we don't need this anymore. Spawner room number, and now we want to get the spawn rooms opened, and we want to get from this, connect this number to there. So this basically checks this room number. So first spawner is 0. It checks from here if the 0 is true, and it should always be. So let's add a branch and connect this loop body to there. Actually move this a bit more down, like that. And now what we want to do, we want to get a spawns open and add to it. So plus plus increment float, like that. So now we just are checking like how many spawns we have open, basically. Okay. The next thing we want to do, we want to actually copy this get all actors of class, and for each loop, copy, and we want to paste it to here. Now from the completed, we want to connect it to here. Okay. And now we want to, from here, array element, we want to promote this to a local variable, connect to the loop body like that. And that should be called array element, like that. And now we want to check after this if we have spawned or not. So get spawned and not boolean. So if we have not spawned, we can continue. And we want to add another branch from the true. And here what we want to check is we want to get this array element. From here we want to get spawner room number, and we also want to get the spawn rooms opened. Get this number like that. Let's move this to here. Okay, so we are checking again the same thing as here. So if this array elements spawner room is opened, and if it is, we want to add yet another branch here. And here what we want to check, we want to get a random float in range. And let's make this between 0 and 1. Now we want to get the spawns open. This basically, this checks how many spawns there are open. So basically if you have like this, it's 1. If you have like this, it's 3 and stuff like that. It will check that. And now we want to check if this value is less than, let's divide, I connect this to the bottom pin like that, and 1 divided by spawns open. So if we have 1 spawn open, then we divide 1 by 1, it's 1. So it's 1, so this should always be less. Actually, we can change this to less equal. So if we have 1 spawn open, this should always become true. But if we have like 3, so 1 divided by 3 is 0.33. So if this, then it basically checks if this random value between 0 and 1 is less than 0.33. So there is like 1/3 of a chance to spawn. So it's basically like exactly the same percentage on the all spawners. Like, yeah, the probability of spawning is the same on all spawners. And now what we want to do, we want to actually remove that. And we want to get this spawn and connect to the true, like that. And now we also want to get our array element, and that oh, not like that. We want to get it and connect it to the target, like that. I will make this a little bit better, like that. And compile and save. Now what we want to do, we want to set spawned to true after we have done this. Okay. So now if we have done this, we have spawned. But if we fail on any of these, the spawn should stay false, because we have set it here at the start. And now when this is completed, we want to add a branch that basically just checks if we have spawned. So basically this is easier way of checking all these things, you know. Basically we can add these all to the same branch also, but it looks like a mess if you do it like that. So this is a better way, in my opinion. And now, if we haven't spawned yet, we want to connect this back to here. And let's add some reroutes so it looks a little bit cleaner. I don't think this can look super clean, but it's clean enough. We don't have to be on this blueprint so much, so I don't care that much. Compile and save. And now, if I'm not completely wrong, I think this our system should work. So this door, side 1 room number is 0 and side 2 room number is 1. So let's actually try that. Let's change this price to 200 so we can open it straight away. And we have to add some spawners here also. So let's connect it to there. And why is it like that? So let's make it 1850 and here like 250. Okay, there. And let's change this spawner room number to 1. If you have some problems that zombies are not spawning, you have to check these values on all the doors and spawners and stuff like that. But yeah, if you have done everything that I have done on this video, everything should work. So spawner room number 1. And let's actually add another door to here. So we have this door here. Let's duplicate it and actually move it to here. And now what we want to do, side 1 room number should be 1 because this room is 1 and that room should be 2. So let's change that to 2. And now what we want to do, let's add even more spawners. Let's copy this and move it to here. This room number should be 2. So copy and duplicate once more. Oh, I didn't do it correctly, like that. Move it to there. So now we should have everything working correctly, if I'm not completely wrong. So save and let's play. Okay, now just spawn on this room. And as you can see, they are randomly spawning on the different spawners. But yeah, now if we killed, okay, we cannot buy that yet. Let's check first. Now let's buy this gun. Just to see if the zombies are still spawning from here or if they are coming from there also. So let's see. They should be coming from here also, and it works. So now we have a system that allows us add doors and different spawning locations. So they will come from here also. Oh, I will actually have to do one thing. The blueprints and weapon data table here. I have set these weapons like damage to really low value, so let's make it like 50. Okay, save, and these are both 50. Let's actually make that AK to 75 or something like that. Save. Okay, let's try again. We open this door straight away. It should be spawning from here. And also from here. Later on we can add some functionality so when the map is bigger and we have a lot of spawners, the spawners check always like which ones are closest to the player, and they will add like some probability to those spawners, or maybe always spawn from those or whatever. But yeah, because now if we make a super big map, they will randomly spawn from all the spawners that are open. And it will work now, but later on it's not like the best way. Let's check the room number 3 when we have killed this. And the next round starts, so let's open this. What? Why is that not working? Yeah, this is weird. No, I actually don't know why that is not working. Oh, I think my Unreal glitched once more, so I will restart it. Yeah, the problem was not that it was unloaded, but this can interact was not set. So let's try once more. So now we go from here, open this door. Now we go to here and open this door. Now the zombies should start spawning from here, as you can see. And now we have a pretty good system here that allows us to create different rooms and stuff like that. Oh yeah, I think everything is working correctly. I will play one round. Like this. I still cannot afford that weapon. Let's see. One more hit, and I can afford that. So now. Okay. Yeah, I think everything is working correctly because zombies are spawning from the all spawners. Yeah, and as you can see, I will show you one more time. If we don't open the door, the zombies should start always from here, and we can see it by that. If we kill all the zombies and the round changes, then we know that everyone has been killed. So. Buy a better weapon. Let's kill this. And actually, now I remember there was another thing that I wanted to show you guys. So when the runners come, you can see if there's a runner, they cannot get past those. On the next level, when there are more runners. Okay, now if there are more runners, you can see if they get stuck, if they spawn after those, they sometimes get stuck. But sometimes they get stuck. I will show you. If I move like this, yeah, that guy was stuck, and we want to actually fix that. And also, if I open this door, I think these zombies cannot come through here, like you can see, because they have registered that there is a door. So we have to fix these things quickly. Okay, and how we can fix those is we want to search for nav mesh default, this one, and we want to go to the runtime generation, dynamic. This dynamic, you want to change it to that. Okay. If it still has some glitches, you can change this to smaller value, but 0.5 is pretty good because if you make it smaller, it will be more heavy to your computer. So now it should work that the zombies can come to the other room, but I think still the zombies cannot get past like each other if they are stuck. Come on. Yeah, now if I go to here, he should be able to come here. Yeah, he can come here. But I think they still cannot pass each other always. So we want to go to the enemy and to the PP enemy main and to the character movement. And we want to scroll to the... actually, we want to go back to the mesh, and then we want to go to collision here, and here we have advanced. We have this can ever affect navigation. So this basically adds a blocking volume under the zombie. So the zombies can notice each other and can like go around, stuff like that. I will show you. Let's actually change this round number to some bigger value so we don't have to wait so much. Let's make it 7, so it should start from the round 8. So like this. Now it starts from round 8. And we should have a lot of runners, and there is some kind of glitches, and I think I know what is the reason. Let's try one more time. Okay. I think I know what is the reason, but yeah, we actually want to now mass bounce volume. Now mass default, this one. We want to, where is it? Force rebuild on load. Now it should work. And it doesn't work still. Why is that? I actually don't know, because before it worked. Now they are glitching. Okay, I might know what is happening here. So I don't know why, but I didn't get it to work even when I before did. But yeah, let's go to the mess and just can ever affect navigation. Let's click make that false. I will make it work on some later episode. I will have to check a little bit how it works. Like now, what is happening? Okay. Fuck. This is weird. Let's check with the simulate. So yeah, I got it working just by reopening the Unreal. I don't know if it was a glitch or if I did something incorrectly. Things should work. Zombies can be this new doorway. Or they can't. What the fuck? This is weird. So one more time. Now mesh here. And oh, it has went back to static. So dynamic save. Now everything should work. Yeah, I think it works. Now they should be able to come here. Yes. So everything works. And we have basically a playable game already. Not much to do in this game, but yeah, basically you can call this game already. So yeah, I think that was all for this video. I hope you liked. If you did, please click the like button and subscribe if you want to continue watching this series. And yeah, see you in the next one. Bye.